Okay, so talking about the quote-unquote recent reveals, we got Haslab Leo Kaiser. So, I think the Leozak looks pretty well, honestly. Like, yes, it looks like it could use like a little bit more paint, but this is just renders. I like the way the Jen and the chest animal looks as well. Animal is just a little guy. He's nice looking. He looks like he's got the basic articulation, but that's like the most you can ask for it, I think. Next, we got Guy-Hawk. I think he looks pretty well. I like the pink, and I like the way that the wings look on him as well. I like the gold. I just really like the way this looks in general. The jet as well, I think it's really well. I like the way the gold, the yellow on the wings, and I like the color of the cockpit as well. I just think it all looks very good in general. And then his chest animal, just a little bird dude, and I think it looks really well. It's a hawk. Could there possibly be two hawk tuas? Next is Hellbat. I think he looks really well. I like the shade of blue. I like the way that his head looks as well with the little bat wings on the side. I also really like the wings on his back. It reminds me of the Legacy Needle Nose. And I like the way that his knees, I just like the way that they have the gold on them as well, top notch. The jet mode is good as well. Nice paint, nice everything. His little chest animal as well is just a little bat. I really like it. Next is Jaruga, Jaguar, I don't know. I like, he's got a basic robot mode, nothing to talk about really. It's kind of a basic robot mode, but I do like the purple on the chest, and I like the visor because I'm a sucker for visors. Then we have his alt mode. I really think this is a really good, like, buggy with the missile launchers on the back. Just looks really well. And if I'm correct, those missile launchers do become the 5s in the combined mode. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have his little chest animal. I really like the way it looks. It reminds me of Shattered Glass Ravage with the white and just the face sculpt in general. Really well made, it looks like. And then we have Kill Bison. I really like the way his robot mode looks. It's nice and beefy. Kind of like something I want for my tank formers. And I also really like the shade of like this goldish brown that they use, and that they're using for his body. And the horns on his head just actually look really well made. They look like bull horns, what can I say? The tank, though, while it is good looking, I don't like how the turret kind of just is jutting out on a white pole, but it still looks good. Like, looks like a heavy artillery tank. Nice and well made.
Oh my God!
And then we have his little chest animal. I really like how it's a bull. And just a little guy. It reminds me a lot of Jaguar's little dude with the white and the red. And Drillhorn, I don't really have anything to say because it's just Kill Bison but blue. But the blue is a really nice shade, and I like the like cyan color that they use for his face. The drill tank, though, I actually really love this, because unlike the Combiner Wars one where it was just a tank with a drill instead of a barrel, it actually looks like it's meant to be drilling, basically. Like, it actually looks like it's meant for drilling into mountains, so I really like that they made it sleek as well. I also really love the blue that they use for the cockpit. And then we have his little chest animal. I don't really know what to say about this. It's kind of like all the other ones. Like, yes, it looks nice, but it's not really. Like, it's fine, I guess. And then we have the first tier, which is Death Cobra. And I actually really like the way this looks. The green, the little, like, flaps on the side of his head. Though I'm not the fan of the backpack, though. But I do say that it is worth it to get the jet mode, the helicopter that we are getting for him. And I'd say it's a decent thing. And him becoming a shoulder cannon, it's stupid, but it's Transformers. It's fine. It's funny that he just folds up and boom, he's a shoulder cannon. And then we have the second tier, the chain weapon type thing. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nunchaku. I think it's a nice weapon. Like, I like the chains, and looks really nice in Leo Zach's hands. I really like weapons that are bigger than the people that are holding them. And then it also looks really well in the combine mode. And then that leads us talking about the combine mode. I think it looks really well. I am very curious, though, on how those elbows are going to work. It looks like maybe the waist is going to drop down or something. Now we talk about the Age of Primes reveals. Here we have Vortex. I think he looks really well. I like the blue. I love the red of the visor. He's a little kibble heavy, but I'd say it's worth it to get that helicopter mode in the box. I just love the box. I love like how like stylized it is. And now we're going to be talking about Alchemist Prime. He looks really well. I like the dark green. I really like the shade of blue that they use for his eyes. And his weapons too, they're like big glasses. And then his truck mode, I really like the way this looks. Nothing much to say. And then, yeah, his face kind of looks like a little Pringles dude. Hilarious. And then we have the SS-86 revealed of Hook and Long-Haul. These do look better than the Combiner Wars. Long-Haul finally has elbows, and Hook has elbows that don't look ugly. I like how Long-Haul is kind of this big, stumpy guy, and I like Hook is just this slender dude. The vehicles as well, nothing much to say, they're just really good. And I like the little trailer that Long-Haul has. It's like, he has to carry more stuff than he already has to. Now that's kind of funny. And then the box, I don't really have much to say. I really like it, and I like how on the top they have like a little scene from the 86 movie. I think that's actually really clever. Now this is something that I've been really excited for. The Age of Primes Onyx Prime. Now this is now my most highly anticipated figure of the year. Like, it just looks so good. I like the staff he has. I love the wings. And his centaur mode too. I really like it. It looks very comic book accurate to that one comic where Shockwave wears his skin. And that staff just looks so good. And then his alt mode. It's not the best, but considering what it was before, I'd say this is really good. I also really like the head. It reminds me a lot of like a Zoid or something. And the box too, like him in his different poses, just him all front and center, and then his like faction symbol too. It's really nice. And then the back of the box, and the staff can become a bow and arrow. Now that's actually genius. That's actually like so fun. I can't wait. And then we have the Devastation like 2-pack with the Seeker and Soldier. And now I think this is actually pretty good. I'm someone who enjoys the Earthrise Seeker mold, so I'm glad they used it. And those weapons, I love the swords. They remind me a lot of Optimus Primal's swords from Beast Wars. They're just oversized. And then the Soldier, I really like it. I think it's a Runamuck retool. I really like the sword, the head, the blue. The colors are actually just so rich and beautiful. Like, it looks like candy, kind of. Like, that gives that type of feeling. So, those were all the reveals I've covered today. Let me know if I missed anything. And maybe drop a like. Maybe.